1. We have a threat of rain in the air, and hopefully, weather permitting, we can get this entire tournament in for you. Tonight we have our largest turnout of the season. We have 41 players participating, 6 in the cash division, 8 in amateur A, and 27 in amateur B. In just a moment, we'll get out to the course and begin action from round number 1. Begin this evening's tournament in the cash division. Hole number 4, Kenny Moore. This hole, all the cash players and all the A's and most of the B's count on making. One of the easier holes in the city. Steve Hagerfeld. Steve won the cash division last week, if you may remember. Beat Ben Craver in a playoff. Good deuce putt there by Steve.
I'm surprised that should break off.
Next up will be Bruce Heron.
It's not breaking off. I was just worried about it getting there.
Nice shot there by Bruce. Vision now. This is Andy Parent.
Oh, I tried to slide. I know. I did not miss this. I missed it. You didn't miss it anyway. Okay, Tiger.
It's going to rain about 8 minutes.
I'm not going to do it. I can stop.
This is Mike Fleckenstein. And Mike with 4. Hole number 10. First up will be John Filber. Next up will be Nick Parent. Nice shot there by Nick. This is Dan Jackson. It's going to hit the block.
Dan's a little rusty. He didn't got a TV shirt on.
Yeah.
He's been gone for 2 weeks, 3 weeks.
Bogey 3 for Dan. We're on hole number 16. This is James Tweet. Good shot there by James. This is Mike or Kevin?
This is Mike.
Okay.
Ben's brother.
Attention. This is Mike Craver. shot there by Mike for a 3. This is Kevin Dibble. Back to the cash division we go. Hole number 11, slap shot hole. Brian Johnson. Got a chance. Got it. This is Ben Craver.
Should have had Kick real hard, that ain't going back to
I'll tap that in for a par. This is Jason Wormer.
Oh, yeah. Not quite the kick. On the ball. Ball. A 9 back after 10.
We go now, hole 17. This is Gene Hostler. Good shot there by Gene.
You're in doubt.
It's TV time.
Next up will be Jim Wonderly.
You're on.
This is our last A group. Hole number 14. This is Tim Mishler. Back door.
About as straight as they can be. Didn't hit the net. I hit the net.
This is Don Breck.
That's a blocker.
How do you get a good kick in the rain?
You don't. Just watch that straight.
Don, I can only miss one more hole.
I know.
Miss 13?
No, he made it. He's 10 after 12. It's in mediocrity round. 10 after 12.
This is Robert Moore.
He can only miss one more hole. It's 21.
It's going to hit the triangle.
He made a pretty good deuce, didn't he? And it's on camera. Broken ankle one. He didn't live up to that hole. But where he struggled, right?
Yep. This is Nathan Francis on hole number 3. B division. This is Brad Milligan. No, this is Jason Wormer, I'm sorry. Brad Milligan will be next. Ooh, Jason just caught the edge there on the right side. Next up will be Brad Milligan. Little quick. Pretty good deuce putt though. Hole number 2, this is Larry Booth. is Jeremy McCann.
Oh my God.
This one is.
Third member of this group is Chad Richardson. And a 3 for Chad. Hole number 6, this is Travis Schilling to lead it off. Putt looks pretty good. Nope, it's not going to get over enough. There for Travis. Next up will be Jeff Lutmore. Good shot there by Jeff. Third member of this group will be Billy Richardson. Nice shot there by Billy. Hole number 13, this is Shane Smith. And the carpet being wet kind of killed that ball as it hit the rail. Next up will be Randy Hunter. Just gotta go. This is James Fauché. There's a good putt there by James. Okay, we'll move to hole number 9. First up will be Nick Philpott. Should be a easy tap in there for Nick. Next up will be Larry Narwhal.
Larry Narwhal, isn't it?
Good shot there by Larry for a par. Jimmy Adkins will be next. This is Jason Knuth, hole number 8. A little early.
Not going to sit.
It's going to be down the hill.
Never sits.
Ooh, good try. Nice 3 there for Jason. Next up will be Tim Phelps. Oh, he got a bad slide off that rail.
Oh, what the shoot,
This is one hole on this course. It's a very easy ace, but it's also a hole you can 3 or 4 even higher real quickly if you're not careful. Next up will be Rolando Green. Oh. Rolando will tap that in for par. Okay, we're looking at our last group in round number 1. This is Kevin Krajewski. Hole number 12. And ball did everything but go in. Next up will be Kayla Warner.
What have you done here?
Just touring in history.
Kayla with a 3. Ryan Bloom will be next. It's going to barely miss on the left-hand side. That's going to do it for round number 1. In a moment, we'll go back to the clubhouse, let you know who our leaders are in the cash, Amateur A, and Amateur B division through 18 holes of play. After 1 round of play, leading the cash division is Brian Johnson at 11 under par, 25. In the Amateur A division, your leader through 18 holes of play is Tim Mishler at 7 under par, 29. And in the Amateur B division, your leader is Larry Narwald, also at 7 under par, 29. And in a moment, we'll go back out to the course and begin action from round number 2. This is Andy Parent. This is Kevin Klauser. Hole number 18, this is Kevin Krajewski. Next up will be Kayla Warner. Nice 2 there by Kayla. Ryan Bloom will be the last member of this group. And Ryan didn't quite get that one up the hill. We'll have to try that again from the tee mat.
Randy.
And we are playing a 5-stroke limit in B, so even if he should miss this, the worst Ryan can get is a 5 he can pick up. S Division, hole number 8. This is Brian Johnson.
Killed it. Be nice. Thank you.
It's been pretty fun.
Next up will be Ben Craver. Good shot there by Ben. This is Jason Warmer. Team Ace. A Division now, hole number 15. It's Jim Wonderly. Watch this ball break towards the cup. A little bit more speed, Jim had that. Wet carpets out here makes it a little tougher to judge the speed. This is Gene Hostler, and Gene hits the second pipe. This will be an interesting deuce. Haven't seen one from back here in a while. It's got a chance. Look at this.
Beautiful putt.
B Division once again. Leading it off will be James Fauché. Going to be short at the line.
Good try, Fauché.
I speak very, very fluent Spanish. Todo está bien. Chévere. Chévere. I got my chicken moving on the road.
This is Shane Smith. It's got to get over.
Don't you worry about a thing. Don't you worry about a thing, mama.
Good putt there by Shane. Third member of this group will be Randy Hunter. Good putt there by Randy. Harwald on hole number 4. Larry leading the amateur B division, 729. We're on hole number 4. Nice ace there. Nick Philpott will be next. Oh, Nick got a bad slide off that rail. Good try.
Heck. Nicholas Philpott.
And Nick finally knocks it in for a 4. Next up will be Jimmy Adkins. And a good shot there by Jimmy. number 18 now. This is Jeremy McCann. That's got problems.
Let's see.
How you doing tonight?
Get there. Good shot.
Get the 19. You're one.
Huh? How are you on? Okay, we're on hole number 3. We're watching Rolando Green. Nice par putt there. Next up will be Tim Phelps. Tim just caught the right edge. This is Jason Knuth. Good putt there by Jason. Okay, we'll stay in the B division. Nathan Francis. That's going to hit the rail on the left-hand side. He's going to have a tough deuce from there. Next up will be Brad Milligan. That's going to hit the block. Right now, because of the light rain, we're going to be confined to showing you holes 1, possibly 2, 3, 18. Hopefully the rain will subside a little bit and we can get back out on the course and film the entire course a bit later on. Jason Warner will be next. That's going to hit the rail or the triangle and the block. He almost hit the trifecta there. He hit them all. Watch this ball break to the left. Three there for Jason. This is Mike Craver. And a lot of these B players are having a little bit of trouble here on the third hole. Good try. Next up will be James Tweet. James just catched the left, or caught the left edge, I should say. Kevin Dibble will be next. That's going to hit the triangle. He actually got a Pretty fortunate roll there. He's got a clear shot at the hole, but this is not an easy putt. He knocks it in nicely. It's Larry Booth on hole number 3. Just got it going right on line. Center of the cup.
Oh, God. Well, you showed me how.
One more and you're an A, Larry. Okay, we'll move to 18 now in the Amateur A division, and John Filber. Next up will be Dan Jackson. Nice par there by Dan. This is Don Brecht, still in the A division.
Thank you.
This is Tim Missler. Tim was leading after one round of play at 7 under 29.
Turn, ball, turn.
This is Robert Moore. And this putt is not an easy one for he has. It'll break to his left. Ooh, just got in the side door. Good shot there. Cash division. Jason Wormer. There's a nice shot there for an ace. It's Brian Johnson. Brian at 7 under par 20, or 11 under par, pardon me, 25. He was 10 under after the first 12, but only could negotiate one ace after the last 6. This is Ben Craver. Hurry.
I never figured out making it anyway.
Next up will be Bruce Heron. up will be Kenny Moore. Shot there by Kenny. Last member of the cash division is Steve Hagerfeld. That'll do it for round number 2. In a moment, we'll go back to the clubhouse, let you know who our leaders are in all 3 divisions after 36 holes of play. Division is Brian Johnson at 15 under par 57. In second place, 2 strokes back at 13 under par 59 is Kenny Moore. We have a very tight race going in the A division also. Tim Mishler continuing to lead after 2 rounds of play at 14 under par 58. 1 stroke back at 13 under par 59 is Don Brecht. And in the B division, Larry Narwald continues to lead at 10 under par 62. Larry Booth is 3 strokes back at 7 under par 65. In a moment, we'll go out to the course, weather permitting, and film action from round number 3 and our leaders. And here's Brian Johnson. Brian continuing to lead. 15 under 57. Nope, it's going right. It's going to go down the hill.
Where the heck is the brake blew up? Oh, yeah.
Good par there by Brian. Ben Craver. Stay with this group for a couple holes. This is Brian on hole number 8. Perfect. Ben will be next. When you have a lead on this course after 2 rounds, you want to make the aces on the front 9 because in the back 9 there are still some good ace shots, but I think the front is a little bit easier as far as making holes in ones. Ben's got that one. Nice shot there. And let's see if Jason can regain some of that confidence he lost on the last hole. Might be a little quick. Jason will tap that in for a 3. Hole number 9, Brian will be up first. Looks good. Jason's putt. It's going to miss on the right-hand side. Easy tap in from there. And we'll watch Jason putt once again. Got it. Good shot. A division. Start off with Tim Mishler. Hole 13. Two leaders playing in the same group. Tim one ahead of Don after 36 holes. And Don Brecht will be up now. It's going to get there. Got it.
Make it finally.
Finally.
We're on 14 now. And Don hits the triangle.
Well, that's what we want to do.
I haven't bogeyed yet.
It's about 15 like this one.
Yeah, this is going to be an interesting putt. About all you can really hope to do is get close.
Oh, yeah.
I've been there many times.
I've been there.
Nailed it.
If I have a direct line, I can make the damn thing.
I didn't know how that rail kicked at all.
I wouldn't know how to putt that either.
I played a little later, it might have happened.
Here's Robert Moore.
Kick down, or eat the hole, eat the hole.
Got it. Good shot.
And Tim was both over par.
Both over par.
He's 2 on 3 now.
And we'll watch Tim's putt.
We have a 10-stroke lead.
I don't think that's going to come back towards the hole. It'll be an easy tap in from there.
Turn the camera off real quick. I'm going to whack that pedal and see if I can make that deuce.
One more hole for this group, and then we'll go to the B division. Robert's putt on 15 didn't get to the rail. It's going to cross. That actually was a lot closer than I expected it to be. The rain has let up. And Tim will be next. And that crossed on him. Look at that ball roll.
What rail?
That's Donnie's putt. He's going to get there.
Still going to get there.
Oh, what's left, baby?
I've been lagging it all night. I might as well.
Okay, this is one of our contenders in the B division. Larry Booth, 7 under 65. Larry having another good tournament. We're on hole number 2. It's not going to go. Next up will be Chad Richardson.
Same place every time.
Put a line through his score thing.
Here's Jeremy McCann. That might go. Slow enough. Nope. Larry's putt on 3. Get away from the rail. Good shot, Larry.
Thank you.
I think Jeremy will be next. Good speed. Oh man, that was a good looking putt. Watch Chad putt once again. He's going to hit the triangle. Let's see if he gets a good break. Nope, he got right behind that block. Excuse me. He's got about an impossible deuce. Yeah, he did all he could. And a good 3 there for Chad. Okay, this is your leader in the B division. And Larry Narwhal, 10 under 62. Larry, a former pro. First time he's played in quite a while. Nice to see him out here. Having an excellent tournament thus far.
I've been close to this hole, but I ain't made it.
This is Nick Philpott. This is Jimmy Adkins. We always have fun. There's Larry's putt on 16. That was a weird kick he got off that second rail. Watch Nick putt once again. Watch Jimmy putt once again. Here's Larry's putt on 12. Here's Nick's putt. That's going to go up and down the hills. Might get lucky and get in. Done generally.
It was still my shoulder. You hit him, okay.
you want me to do? Kiss him?
Oh, kill him. He's waiting.
There's more where he came from.
Sure is.
And we'll watch Jimmy putt one more time. That's going to do it for round number 3. In a moment, we'll go up to the clubhouse, let you know who our winners are in all 3 divisions. We'll have some interviews for you and begin the match play tournament. Okay, we're here with our 3 winners at putt-putt this evening, and I'll begin on my right on the cash division, Brian Johnson. And Brian, you won once again, and excellent tournament. You kind of struggled there in round 3, but that first round really set the tone for your night.
Yeah, I had a real solid first round. I was 10 under after 12 holes. Thought I had a real chance for the course record. But got a couple of bad breaks that prevented me from getting that far. But it felt good to come up with a score like that. It's the first real solid night put together out here, other than match play last week.
Any adjustments because of the wet carpeting you had to make? Some of the putts a little bit different?
Yeah, hole 3, I spent probably about half my practice time on that hole trying to catch a line that worked, and finally came up with one that got me in decent position, and quite a few holes on the back I adjusted for, too.
Okay, congratulations once again, Brian.
Thanks, Dave.
Okay, on my left, this is Don Breck. Don winning again in the Amateur A division, and Don, it came down to you and Tim, and to put it bluntly, both of you didn't play worth a lick the last round. It just, you had ace, I think, the last hole to win.
Yeah, we had a 10-stroke lead going into the last round, so we knew it was just between us, and we just both played bad. I just played a little better.
Not quite as bad.
I can't believe both you guys are such excellent putters. I still can't believe a 36 or a 37 or 38 from both of you. You guys just couldn't make anything, or do you have some 4s, or what happened?
Well, Tim did shoot 39 the last round, but I mean, we knew we had a 10-stroke lead, and we knew if we shot even 1 or 2 over, somebody'd still have to shoot 7 or 8 under to beat us. So nobody else had done it tonight in the division. So
good shooting tonight, Don. Congratulations to you.
thanks.
Okay, on my right, this is Larry Narwhal, and Larry is no stranger to putt-putt. He came out tonight for the first time, and I don't know, Larry, maybe 13, 14 years, and Larry played when Mike and I and the old guard used to play, and came out of retirement and shot an outstanding score of 92. And Larry, when you come out of retirement and you play for the first time, I think this is the course to play.
Yeah, that was definitely a consideration in playing tonight.
How did it feel out there? Did any of the holes changed appreciably from the time you played?
No, it was pretty much the same. It's we got a little wet. I started laying up a little bit trying to get 2s, but
Any holes tonight give you any problems?
nope, not really.
All right. Hey, it's good to see you once again out here. Hopefully you can come out when your schedule permits, and best of luck to you.
Thanks, Dave. Oh, I get to say hi to the guys that work at Greg. Hi, guys.
Okay, that was Larry with his free paid promotional announcement. I want to thank the guys for dropping by and doing some interviews with us, and in a moment we'll get out to the course and begin the semifinals of match play.
This is the first of our semifinal matches tonight as we see the rain come down. This is the semifinal match of Ben Craver versus Kenny Moore. Ben putting here is 2 down as he's putting on the 8th hole here. You'll notice the rain is coming down pretty steadily here at this point. We lucked out earlier in the evening in medal play round, but now into the match we're getting rain. Well, and Kenny gets a bad break there, and he'll go to only 1 up in the match. 8th hole. Putt of Ben Craver. He's only 1 down in this match, and he'll leave that short. Kenny will concede it. Kenny now with an opportunity to go back to 2 up in this match. Started play on the first hole, so they have the back 9 to turn yet. And Kenny will leave that just short, and he'll stay 1 up in this match. The turn, Ben Craver putting here. He's 1 down in this match, and Ben has a nice looking putt. Wouldn't quite hold the line in this rain. It's the most difficult thing here in the rain is to try to hold the line and hit them firm, and it's not an easy thing to do here as we watch it come down. Kenny will leave this out to the left. And he'll stay one up in this match. The 11th hole, Ben Craver's putt. And as you can see here, the rain is beginning to take its toll on these carpets, as this hole, which is a normal slap hole, is made even more difficult with the rain.
We get to the next hole, it's saturated.
Kenny now with an opportunity to go back to 2 up in this match. And he'll leave that out a little ways. As Ben will concede that, and he'll still 1 up in the match. 12th hole now. You can see the water standing in the middle of this carpet. This hole very difficult with the carpet as wet as it is, as you watch Ben's putt. Oh, Ben making an excellent putt, though.
The God.
We're looking at 2 city champions here. Ben Craver, the reigning professional champ, and Kenny Moore, a former professional city champ. And this match will be all even now after 12 holes. The 5th hole, this is the other semifinal match we're watching now between Larry Booth, who's putting here on the 5th hole, and he'll leave this out as they're going to come down the ridge a little bit. It is, we didn't think it would slide that much, but this hole has a slope to it. You probably can't see it at all times too well on camera, but it does slope considerably from back. And now his opponent here is Jeff Wetmore. Larry stands in, I understand, 2 up at this juncture. They started play as well on the 1st hole. And I believe Jeff will have to putt this. And he'll stay 2 down. 6th hole now. Larry putting. And as so often we see, Larry with a nice par there. This hole is a difficult hole, even dry, so you can imagine wet, it's even more of a challenge. Now Jeff with an opportunity to get back 1. Instead, he's pulled it left, and he'll need to make this to have the hole to stay only 2 down. Jeff making note about the water in front of the cup. And he'll have the hole. Let's 2 up in the match. And Larry's putt's underway. It'll stay on the ridge. Yes, it will. And Jeff will concede that to him. We'd like to thank Larry for the use of the umbrella tonight, by the way, keeping the crew dry underneath here. Jeff now putting on the 7th hole, needs this to get back within 1, and he does. We'll swing over to the 8th hole now. This hole not quite as wet perhaps as some of the others, but with these wet carpets and rails, it can lend itself to some interesting shots. So we'll see how the 2 players do here. And Jeff's underway with his 2nd ace in a row, and now the pressure's on Larry to keep this match from going even at this point. And this match will draw even. This match is all even. So we watch the putt of Jeff Wetmore now. And Jeff tried to get back door on that, but I think he's going to leave it a little short. Tough putt into these conditions to try to get it to go back door. Really have to hit it pretty firm. Now Larry with an opportunity to get back up in this match again. And Larry's pulled that pretty badly into the corner here. It's one of the dangers on this hole, even when this hole plays normal dry speeds. And he'll fall 1 back in this match. Our 2 finalists are on the left, Jeff Wetmore in his first final match of the year. And on the right, Kenny Moore. Gentlemen, if you'll shake hands, we'll begin this final match of the evening. The first hole, Kenny Moore leading off here, and Dave Ryder has joined me now to do some color commentary, and we watch Kenny's putt here. Conceded. Dave, we're looking at very wet conditions. First time we've had these kind of conditions this year for match play. Do you think it'll affect these players as we go on?
Yeah, not really, Kevin, but, well, I'll get back to my point here in a minute.
Oh, and finishing your point there, Dave.
Well, Kenny has got a lot of experience over the years, Kevin, playing on the wet carpet, so on the experience edge, he's definitely going to get the nod. And the key for Jeff in this match is the front nine. He's got to stay close because Kenny's capable of playing at 6-7 under par, and Jeff's going to need to make some aces to stay in it.
Okay, he'll need an ace here to keep this match even at this point. As he puts here on the second hole, and I believe Kenny will go one up here unless this ball comes back. It came in, kept it even.
We'll take it.
All even following that great putt by Jeff on that second hole, and Kenny now leading off on the third hole. And is this one going to get here, Dave?
Yep.
Yes, it is. Perfect speed. As you said, Kenny is a veteran player and certainly knows playing under wet conditions as well as dry out here. So Jeff, on the other hand, is in his first final match play in quite some time, and I think inexperience is going to start to show through here. As it does here, he'll fall one down. Match, and Dave, this stretch of holes here, 4, 5, 6, and 7, where we see a nice ace here on 4. You can see Kenny make a run here, and this really could put pressure on Jeff at this point.
Yeah, I think Jeff's got to stay probably at least, if he should be happen to be down, and who knows, he could be leading after 9 holes, but I think he's got to stay within 2.
Okay, we'll watch his putt here on 4, and gets to go around the hole and in, stays one down. And here, Dave, as we stand in here on the 5th hole, and this is a hole that, even though it's wet, it has played pretty much its normal speed. As we watch Kenny drill that in for his ace.
There's that charge I was talking about. I actually like this hole better, Kevin, when it's wet, because you can blast it a little harder, and it seems to hold the line a little bit.
Yeah, it does indeed. And now we'll watch Jeff here putting on 5, trying to avoid going 2 down. And unfortunately, I think unless this gets a miracle bounce, 2 up in the match now, failing Jeff's putt there on 5. And Kenny's putt on 6 is underway beautifully, center of the cup. Textbook putt there, Dave. You can't get much better than that one.
So, of course, Kevin, when you're putting in match play, whether it be your final match or your first match of the evening, if you're putting second, the guy that's putting, or that you're putting against, starts making a run of aces, it makes it very, very difficult. He's got a shot.
He's got to attempt. Oh, crossed on him the last second. He'll go 3 down in the match. Now 3 up in this match. Dave, pretty much to pattern as you said. Kenny's making a run, and another ace here on 7. He's put the pressure extremely on Jeff here as they prepare to make the turn here shortly.
Well, I've played this course enough over the years, Kevin, to know that the front 9 is where you make your aces on this course. And the pros especially can easily make 7 of 9, sometimes even better. Nice shot.
Oh, and a nice putt by Jeff.
Thank you.
In this match, very nice clutch putt by Jeff there on the 7th to keep it at 3. And Kenny snakes this in on 8. Kenny on quite a streak here on the front side, and Jeff just trying to hold this match in stride here as they prepare to make the turn. Putt on 8 here, and I believe this
Got it.
got it.
God, he killed it.
9th hole here as they finish up the front side, and Kenny is, I believe, something like 7 under, Dave, here as he stands in the 9th.
Well, Jeff finally has an opportunity to gain some ground. Jeff he's put it very well this match, but Kenny being 7 under after 9 holes, Jeff is 4 under, which for an amateur, not to demean him in any way, is excellent.
Especially under these wet conditions, these carpets certainly making enough a challenge here in the final match, but He's going to leave this a little short, and he'll still say 3 down.
It is. I make this hole.
10th hole, Kenny stands in 3 up in the match. My color man has reminded the players here that this is a left-handed hole. And Kenny out to prove that fact as he misses it to the left. Now Jeff with an opportunity to draw back within 2 in this match. And some interesting holes here, Dave. 10, 11, and 12 with the water on it. Certainly not as easy as it was early in the evening. So both of these players got some challenges here.
Yeah, this would be a nice putt for Jeff to make. He can make this. Want to keep it just to the left of the block. I don't know if that's got enough speed.
It's hit a little slow, and I think it's going to be lucky to get to the hole, and it did.
That's good, Dave.
Here, as Kenny's prepared to putt, he's 3 up, and Dave, this is the slap hole, although tonight with the water, as we make a beautiful putt from Kenny. Oh, an excellent putt. Kenny showing why he is a former city champion and probably on line to become another city champion this year with those kind of putts. What can we say? Jeff needs to make some aces here, and this is almost an impossible task as he'll fall 4 down.
I didn't hit it out.
Former city champion Kenny Moore putting on a clinic here now on the backside as he's gone 4 up with that beautiful putt on 11.
Another one.
Another beautiful putt here on 12, Dave. Boy, this has been quite some putting exhibition by Kenny here in this final match here.
Well, Kevin, the good cash players can shoot on any given night 24-25 on this course. And Jeff is an excellent player, but I don't know if he's got any 24-25s in him. And the way Kenny's playing, that's about what he's going to have to shoot.
And he's going to be 5 down here in a moment unless this ball has a miracle.
Nope.
Kenny is 5 up. We have 6 holes left in this match, maybe. The way Kenny's playing, this match could be over with anytime soon now. And something rare here on the backside, a miss by Kenny Moore here. He'll have to settle for his par there, which is conceded. And now, Jeff is basically at the point ace, ace, ace.
Just got to think ace and go for every shot. Oh, he got a bad,
bad break. Bad break.
No way it was there.
And now he has to make this to stay in the match.
Very difficult putt here in these conditions. Not a very good putt under any conditions, actually, Dave. But
He got a bad kick off that rail. When it's flat, sometimes these rails have a tendency to slide. And
okay, we'll see what he does here.
got a bad break.
Oh, and he'll miss. And our final match play winner tonight is Kenny Moore. In just a little while, we'll begin the final interview of the evening.
You can do it. You got the stuff on.
Our finalists in match play now, and an excellent final match play it was. On my left is the winner, Kenny Moore. On the right, the runner-up, Jeff Wetmore. We'll interview Kenny in just a moment, but let's first turn to Jeff. Jeff, first of all, congratulations making the finals of match play for the first time this year. Good match.
Well, thank you. Thank you. Appreciate it.
We had very wet conditions out here tonight, and I'm sure as with all the other players, you found that the cup speed and line changed on a number of holes throughout the evening. You went against arguably the best player in the city, or certainly one of the finest players in the city, if not the best. What was your strategy coming in, knowing you had some very wet conditions here?
Well, just try to play the best I could, try to get maybe some breaks. I knew I'd need a lot of breaks against Ken because he's a great player. So I was just hoping for some things to go my way. But I'm happy to be here, and it's a great honor to play here.
Well, you certainly hung tough there in the front 9, as Dave and I were saying earlier during the match play that the front 9 could have been very pivotal. And even though you were 3 down after that turn, you made some very good clutch putts there on 7 and a number of other holes, and you've played fairly well out here in medal play throughout the year. You're coming on, progressing, having not played for a while, but how do you feel your game's coming at this point?
Well, I feel pretty good now. I can't. It's really a great feeling to play this way. I don't, you know, I'm just kind of at a loss for words, I guess, you know, for catching fire like this. But I like match play. It kind of suits my game better, I guess, overall, if I could say that. But so anyway, that's about all I have to say, I think.
Well, again, we congratulate you on making the finals of match play tonight, and I'm sure it won't be the last of opportunities for you this year, and look forward to seeing you again out here, Jeff.
Okay, well, thank you very much.
And now we'll interview the winner tonight, Kenny Moore. And Kenny, after a number of times of trying to knock on the door, you finally knocked it in and got the match play spot out here. Congratulations on a great tournament.
Thanks a lot, Kevin. Yeah, just glad to get that taken care of, so I don't have to worry about that anymore.
Well, speaking of taking care of, you took care of an excellent style tonight, as we saw a great putting exhibition, especially out there as you got to make the turn and there at the start of the back nine. Tell me how about that putt on 11 there, the slap hole. I think most of us would say that even in dry conditions, that putt was an outstanding putt. But tell me what your thoughts were as you stood in there on that hole.
Actually, I changed my putt on that hole because as the night went on, it seemed to get wetter, and I used to play it off like on the right side of the tee mat. I moved over a couple dots, and that for me usually is a backdoor putt, and you just try to hit it harder. Well, as you can see, when I played it, it didn't go in back door, but as wet as it was, it ended up going in front door. That was just pretty much lucky putt.
Well, you have now a match play spot under your belt, and I believe you have medals as well. So what's your plans as we look towards the closing of the first half and launching the second half of the season towards the post-tournaments with the city and course championships? How do you plan to set your game up for the second half, Ken?
Well, as always, I'm always looking forward to the end of the year tournaments because those are the ones I'm really after. But, you know, I just play the summer, have fun, and, you know, win as many tournaments as I can. And then when the big tournaments come up, get ready and go for them.
Gonna put you on the spot for a moment. Do you think your game is ready to reclaim the city after losing it out to Ben last year?
At this point in time, probably not, but I figure I got a couple months to work on it, so maybe I'll be ready by then.
Well, we all have a few months to get our games in order, and as far as tonight's concerned, you had yours in top shape. So again, congratulations on a great match play.
Thanks, Kevin.
Before we wrap up the evening, I'll just give you a recap of our winners in the respective flights tonight. Earlier this evening during medal play in the cash division, Brian Johnson came on to win the tournament and win his medal play spot as well. In the other divisions, respectively, the Amateur A, Don Breck came on to win. And coming out for the first time in quite a number of years, but a familiar face nonetheless to people who have watched putt-putt over the years here, Larry Narwold came out to win the Amateur B division, shooting a fine 16 under par 92 through 3 rounds of play. And as we've just seen in the finals of match play, Kenny Moore, who had beaten Ben Craver to make the finals of match, took out Jeff Wetmore, who had beaten Larry Booth to make the finals of match play tonight. Before we leave tonight, we'd just like to give you a reminder as to the broadcast times of this show. Remember, we have switched the times from past years. This year, you can see the program on Saturday mornings on Channel 10, cable access, from 10 o'clock to 11:30. And for those of you interested in playing, we encourage you all to come out. Tournaments, as always, are on Tuesday evenings at 7 p.m. at the North Course, practice beginning at 6 p.m. And here at the South Course on Thursdays, where we filmed the program, tournaments again at 7 o'clock, practice at 6. For Dave Kreider and Mike Bushy, this is Kevin Krajewski saying, hope you've enjoyed it. Come out and putt-putt for the fun of it. And good night from the Bluffton Road Course.